Hello, everyone. Kowalski here, and I'd like to gladly welcome you back to our series on the 2025 Elastic CTF version 3. Now, we are entering into the second scenario, which has a moderate complexity level, and this scenario is dubbed credential theft. So, in here, a sophisticated supply chain attack has compromised user credentials. We are to follow the breadcrumbs to understand how the attackers gained persistence and what data they accessed. That sounds like fun to me, and I hope it does sound to you too. So we have to navigate into our credential theft space, and that is where we are. And since we'll be starting on challenge number challenge number 8, I think. Yeah, that is correct. I'm excited to go. I hope you are too. All right, so let's kick it. Challenge number 8. Start by switching to the credential theft space, which we've already done. Navigate to security alerts and then the credential theft time range to begin our investigation. All right, so we see that our time is also on credential theft. So our time range, everything is checked, and then our space is all good. All right, our mission starts now. So the clock is ticking, a potential breach is unfolding, and it starts with compromised credentials tied to our supply, our software supply chain. As an analyst, our ability to quickly triage and then investigate is critical. Elastic equips you with powerful alerts and severity scoring to guide our next move. Elastic Security is bubbling up with two critical alerts, both with severity score of 99. Focus on the oldest of the two highest severity alerts. And now our challenge, what is the source IP address of the system involved in this alert? So there are alerts with severity score of 99. We have to focus on the oldest of the two. That means our timestamp. And then we just have to report the source IP address of the system involved. All right, that seems pretty straightforward. So up in here, these are our alerts. And then looking at this, where we have alerts with severity scores of 99, that is our focus. So our severity score, we have one here and then one here. Now we have to determine which one is oldest because when you look at the timestamp in the millisecond attached, 211 is older than that. So we're focusing on the last one. We view the events in detail, and we are only to report on the IP address of the machine involved. So we see the IP address 192.51.100.100. We have to report that, and if that is correct and all done, we should get a 10 points for this. And correct, that is true, that is our IP, and that solved this challenge. I'm excited to go in deeper to this supply chain attack scenario, and I hope you are too. Thank you, guys, for sticking up with me, and then I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.